What are you doing?
I was just gonna slide in and make an entrance.
Okay, let's see it. Let's go. Show. We gotta let everyone know you're in the vlog again.
Hold on.
Okay.
I got this.
And action.
Hey, you're.
Welcome to Canada.
Hi. You're. Oh, you guys are both wearing white. That's
Oh, we're so
cute.
happy.
I panned over to you and you guys like looked
What
similar.
happened to your? Where's your green pants?
I put oil on them.
Are they ruined?
Do you want to
now?
not?
Put oil? That was oil?
I think so.
He had some really
Why
cool
is
pants
everyone
on
raising their
earlier.
voice? Brock is
Hi.
here. I like that shirt.
I like this shirt too.
I like it too.
I like
I'm
your.
gonna keep it.
I like the cross. And here's me.
Yep, that's you.
Nothing. Don't like any.
I like
I was like
you.
throwing to you. It's like a throw
Oh,
and
I
like improv.
You. And
Yeah, there.
you're
No. Cool.
Great.
Awesome.
Yes.
We're
Look at-
all-
Look, he's wearing a gray shirt. And
This
gray
is my
pants.
workout stuff, which I put on this morning. Didn't work out. Grabbed you, and now here I am. Just not
In gray.
having worked out. So.
That's okay.
Also, I like got this, and I was like really excited when I got this 6 months ago. I'm like, this is my workout clothes, and now it's too big for me.
So how'd that work out for you?
Brock, Brock, get out. No, I'm just kidding. Corrado's making leaf soup,
Yep.
of which
There's beef
There's-
and bacon.
so cow and pig and leaf soup.
You got it.
That's my favorite kind of soup.
And tomatoes.
It looks like chili.
Good.
Kinda.
Isn't that how you like it?
Did you know tomatoes are a fruit?
I did know that.
Did you know that in VeggieTales, the main characters are like Bob the tomato and Larry the cucumber, and both of them are fruit? Did you know that?
I know that now.
Should be fruity tales. You got a pun for me, Brock? That's
No,
what I thought.
I didn't know. Cucumber's a fruit?
Yeah,
Anything
Cucumber's
with
not a fruit.
cucumber's a fruit.
I gotta go rethink my life.
Does somebody want me to
You
microwave?
need to go home and
Yeah.
rethink your life. Because I put my mail on the... See, when I come home, I have things. And I take them, and back in the day, they would just go everywhere. And they still kind of go everywhere. But we realized that if there's a place for it, I can... Whatever. These are receipts. I have to keep all of my receipts. One of our viewers made this for us, and it has the little ApprenticeEh logo. So when we got it... No one's listening to me. Corrado was like, hey, let's put that there, and then when you come home, because I can never find my wallet, just take your wallet and put it there. And then I put receipts in my wallet, and then the receipts get too big for my wallet, so then I take it out of my wallet, and then it all ends up here, and then eventually it ends up over there, and that, and then eventually it ends up downstairs, and then maybe a bookkeeper, and taxes, and you gotta keep your receipts. You guys gotta keep all your receipts when you're in business.
Okay.
Cause
Are you eating the leaf?
that leaf was a business expense, and we need our receipts from our groceries because we live where we work. You gotta, guys, do your taxes. Pay your receipts and keep your taxes. Okay.
Everybody went out to get Tim Hortons, so it's just you and me right now. I'm not really proud of this, but I am definitely just a little bit addicted to Netflix. But I don't like watching it during the day because then I can't stop watching it. So I usually save my Netflix time for in the morning because I always wake up before everybody else. And there's usually enough time to watch like half an hour of a show. So for the last little while, I've been watching a lot of Pokemon because Pokemon is like a half-hour show. You can just watch one or two of those before everybody else gets up. But then I thought, I should expand my horizons a little bit. So I started looking for other shows that were about half an hour, and I found one called Attack on Titan. And I was like, yeah, this is half an hour. I can watch an episode of this. I can't watch an episode of Attack on Titan because every episode ends with a cliffhanger. Attack on Titan is a Japanese anime. It's basically like an end of the world story, like, oh, humanity is being attacked by these titans, and so there's a group of elite soldiers and they have to attack the titans, and it's called Attack on Titan. Oh, who would have guessed? Not like the best writing I've ever watched, but the problem is that every episode ends with like somebody on the brink of danger or a plot device about to be revealed. So I haven't been able to just like watch one episode, so I've been binging, and it's been really bad. So I've discovered a secret. If you ever watch a show on Netflix that always ends in a cliffhanger, watch until you get bored. Like somewhere around the middle of the episode, there's like a lull. There's a little bit of a lull. Maybe somebody has a backstory or something. Stop immediately, and then you can just pick up again when you have time to watch it again. And it'll just kind of like coast into the dramatic stuff, and then it'll go back down to a middle. Then you can totally watch an episode. You just have to watch 2 halves of an episode of different stories. Anyway, that's what's worked for me. Like, I do recommend Attack on Titan. Like, the little 12-year-old boy in me is like, yeah, this is great. But it is one of those shows that is very addicting, which I find Netflix sort of like picks out just so people will watch more. But yeah, it's great. I love it.
Space travel is linked. Now I'm getting funny.
Oh, what? You're nervous now? We're talking about space,
You were
guys.
fine until the camera came out. See, the one of the problems with not necessarily the vlog, but with sharing things with a large amount of people, is that if anything you say is wrong, there are comments about it.
There will be comments.
Now, fact that maybe I read once that we're going to run out of oil and gas between the next 50 and 70 years, it might have been true where I read it, or it might have been an opinion piece, and now, I read it 7, 8, 9 years ago, and blah blah blah, and now there's all kinds of new information, so I can't make these kinds, because comments will go, actually, that is not true.
You are wrong!
Because I googled it really quickly, this site says between 90 and 140 years,
Oh.
but there are many sites that say we will never run out of oil. And there's opinions, and there's politics, and there's different people with different information, and it makes you water down your facts and your knowledge and your thoughts and your opinions so much that it's hard to know what to even
Well, the
say.
last thing you want to do is be wrong on the internet.
Very true.
Don't ever be wrong.
Don't be wrong on
So
the
what
internet.
you think you know is irrelevant. And that's something that's on my mind when I say things in the vlog, is like, is this going to hold up to 4,000 people, 5,000 people, like watching?
Someone's gonna find something that contradicts your space
then,
knowledge.
I mean, almost everyone is wrong about almost everything.
That's true too.
So,
But I did hear a fact. This is a fact.
you think it's
You
a fact?
think it's a
No,
fact?
I challenge you. You can write a comment if you think I'm wrong, or if you know I'm
I'm already writing my comment.
wrong. This is a science
think
fact
Rock's
that
wrong.
Mars is a robot planet. It is a planet of robots.
Yes,
Yes.
because they're the robots. But someone will be like, well, it's not actually a robot because, and...
Is that what they
Because then
sound
it gets,
like?
I don't know, that's what I sound like.
Well, let's look at the definition of robot.
And there's a lot of, it's just, we get more and more specific until nothing is true.
Space.
Space.
The final frontier.
But what was really exciting is that we were saying, why are we spending, like, this room, this corner is turning into just like opinion piece. It's just like, watch us rant about a thing that you might agree, you may or may not disagree with. When we are spending so much money on oil and gas and methane and wars in the Middle East, and animals going extinct and being removed from endangered lists so we can kill them, so we can lay pipes, so we can get oil, and all of the amount of oil, which is depleted, because it's a non-renewable energy source. We don't even need all of the money wasted
Just
on oil.
some of it.
Maybe like 1/100th of the oil, or of the money that we're spending on the oil, and put all of that money towards space programs that develop going to, what's the moon of Saturn, is that Titan? The moon I might be wrong, and now I've got to check it, because if I'm wrong, everyone's going to be like, actually, Saturn's moon of Titan. Thank goodness I was right. There is a moon in this system, the solar system. By the way, there's no such thing as other solar systems. There is only our solar system, because Sol is the name of our star. So the opening crawl to Star Wars Attack of the Clones talks about dozens of solar systems having left the Republic to join the set. That statement makes
So
no
what are the
sense.
other ones called?
Whatever the name of that star is called, it's
Just
the
systems?
La system.
Oh.
We are in the solar system because our star is called Sol. So we are in the solar system. I am completely off topic. So there is a moon
Methane.
in the solar system where there are lakes made of methane, and the methane evaporates and forms into methane clouds, and then it rains methane again. An entire, not a planet, a moon, an entire moon of methane and other things. Neil deGrasse Tyson was talking about how the 2008 bank bailout was more money than has ever been spent in NASA's history since the formation of NASA. And they say that like they don't have enough money to put money towards like everything NASA has ever done since the invention of NASA in the 60s. Mm-hmm. It's like more important to like bail out the banks, which I understand that we needed to do that to
That's
prevent
a whole other...
an entire financial collapse. And then the comments are political, and we can't get into that. But if we took some of that money and put it, I mean, that more than all of 50 years of NASA. You double their budget, you triple their budget, you 100 times their budget, and you say, okay, go get the gas
lots of cool things
out in space. It's there. And now we don't need to go blow up people in the Middle East, or go kill whales, or go ruin land. Just go get the gas somewhere else. It's there. And then the entire world can be like, yeah, that's a great idea. That is and no one has to die. Hopefully. I'm certain it's not that easy. But
I'm gonna piece it together here. We were talking about VeggieTales earlier. This is where it goes full circle.
Yes, we were talking about VeggieTales earlier.
They talked about being friends in one, I think. And they did so. They did so on the USS Apple Pie in space.
The USS
Oh.
Apple Pie. What is this show?
VeggieTales? Celery. VeggieTales. Bum 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 bum.
So the overwhelming point is that if we fund space travel,
Yeah.
we will be friends.
Yeah.
Everybody.
America and Canada and Russia's all chilling in space, and all of like the Earth politics, they're like, no. It doesn't matter up here. When you can look out the viewport and see the entire existence.
If a squash can make you smile, if you
Wait, this is copyright infringement.
Okay.
We have serious issues here.
All right.
Copyrights and ads. We need to end it. This scene is too long. Good night.
Give me daily vlogs, I want them in my subscription box. I wonder who might drop by, even though sometimes it's Canada outside. So don't go away, we're here every day. It's not ApprenticeEh, it's ApprenticeEh.